Now let me start off by saying I have seen many variances to a video like this, and this video is not intended to downgrade another person's NYC problems video. However, I will say that most of the videos I have seen made on this topic are from people who moved to New York and grew up in another state, and there's nothing wrong with that. But today I wanted to give you an animated video on New York City problem videos from a New York City native. Now, if you want to know what part of New York City I'm from, I hail from Queens. I went to elementary, middle school, and high school here, but I moved for college, and I very much miss my city. So I figured I'll express that in this video and give you some insights on some of the problems I face and other New Yorkers who grew up here have faced as well. So after taking the transit thousands of times, I will say the MTA has been bugging out. $2.75 for a ride, and it looks like they're aiming for $3. How about you clean the train station? You got people paying $2.75, and every 5 minutes when I'm trying to get home on the train, I'm hearing this.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are being held momentarily by the train's dispatcher.
Hey, New York Transit, the higher the fare, the higher I'll hop the turnstile. I'm not done. By the way, if you were a student and you lived OD far from the school, you got one of those, student Metro card passes, and you dare not leave it on the table, because 3 free rides shall belong to somebody else for the next 6 months, and if you lose it, you will be tight. You have grown ass adults who will find a student Metro card and they will be the happiest souls for a year. Also, some of us, but not all of us, have done this at some point. Hey yo, mister, can I get a ride? Now, a bit of this is tied in with the last problem. As you know, New York is a very expensive state to live in, and the 5 boroughs itself are very expensive as well. I remember growing up, I could get 4 bags of chips, 25 cents each. The ride on the bus and the train cost $2.25. A bacon, egg, and cheese and other sandwiches was at least $2.50, depending on what deli you went to. The last time I visited New York and I went to my local deli, the conversation went something like this. Hey, what's good? Talik, I haven't seen you in a while, my friend. How are you? Yeah, man, I just moved, I'm just visiting. Let me get a bacon, egg, and cheese on a roll. Alright, man, that will be $3.50. $3.50? Alright, forget that. Let me get a chopped cheese on a roll. That would be $4. $4? God damn. Alright, that's OD. Let me get a honey turkey sandwich on a roll. Lettuce, onions, pepper jack, cheese, light mayo, vinegar, black pepper, the usual. $3.50. Alright, at least that stayed the same. Is Arizona still $1, right? Nah, $1.50. Whoops. I'm just joking about the Arizona part. The day Arizona does not cost $1 is the day I stop drinking water, because that's not the natural order of things. Now, most of you might think, oh, I'm a clean person, this doesn't apply to me. Well, I'm sorry to say this, but it doesn't matter how clean you are in New York. If you have dirty neighbors, which when I lived there, there's always that one neighbor, you will have roaches. Now, a rat in your apartment is kind of hard to come by. I mean, yes, some people have them in their apartment and houses. And personally, one got into my apartment one time from the apartment across the hall, but that's a story for another time. Anyways, if you plan to live in New York City, or you are currently living in New York City, you better be prepared to have a whole starting 5 lineup and a 6-man raid in your cupboard. And you better make sure to have a coach that can run the plays, because that will be your best friend, assuming you have roaches. Hopefully you don't have any. And one more thing, clean your stove and clean the dishes. Nothing is gonna bring roaches more than dirty dishes and an unclean stove. You wanna know where most of food builds up from? The back of your stove. So you better be ready to clean the back of that stove at least once a month to prevent this from happening. That's all I gotta say on that problem. I'm not an exterminator, but shit, you should be cleaning the back of your stove regardless of if you live in New York. Like, who raised you? Clean the items you use on an everyday basis. That is the key to living in life without roaches. Now, I know there are a ton more problems, and I had a lot of fun animating this video. So what I'll do is I'll make a part 2 to this video another time. Hope you guys enjoyed and had a good laugh out of this, man. I know I did. And some of you might want to know, what's the upload schedule like? I'm trying, man. Listen, currently I'm in university, and not gonna lie, I work. So I have a lot of ideas. Personally, I've actually wrote a lot of scripts. I just have to record and animate them. But I do this for you guys. So whenever I have time, I do like to, plan out my thoughts and do these videos. So all I ask is for you guys to press that subscribe button and just share this video with a friend and like the video. It really helps a lot with the YouTube algorithm. I got a lot of stories I want to share, and I think you guys will enjoy them as well. Anyways, the links for my social media will be down in... I said links. The link to my social media will be down in the description. I love you guys, and I'll see y'all soon.